with this whole project. Welcome to Animal Trap.
Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of the Downtown Dish. Friday, August 21st, 2020. Holy crap, where's this year going? I am your host, Katie Schamberger, and I am so excited because this week on the Downtown Dish, we are gonna taco about it. That's right, it's Taco Week here on the Downtown Dish, and really pumped to be coming to you, first of all, from the West Side neighborhood here in downtown Kansas City, one of my personal favorite spots. I hope to live here one day. Side note, there's a very good reason that we're here because Los Alamos is just down the street, and we are going to check in with Stephanie Carey, publisher of The Pitch, who is going to tell us all about one of the Pitch's big events coming up next week, Taco Week. They are kind of dipping their toes back in getting these events up and going. So Los Alamos is a participant in Taco Week. We're going to give you the scoop as far as what they have going on, give you lots of other information. And speaking of The Pitch, wanted to give editor Brock Wilbur a huge shout out for having yours truly on The Pitch's Streetwise podcast. So we're going to drop the link here for you on the show if you can check that out. But love The Pitch, big fans of what they do, and glad to be forming this partnership. So thank you guys so much. This week we are also going to check in with Dave Keith, who is the brains behind one of my favorite local podcasts, Taco the Town. He has been doing this since 2017. He's going to weigh in on where he eats tacos. You guys, he made us a chart, like based on what kind of taco you want, where you need to go. We're going to get into all that and so much more here this week on The Dish. Thank you to our partners, Downtown Council, KC Streetcar, Kansas City Downtown Neighborhood Association, and Lynchpin Ideas. Now, before we dive into the taco goodness, make sure you stick around because we are going to have a big announcement at the end of this episode. All right? So stay tuned and let's talk tacos.
He got sacrificed in the afterlife. They sent voodoo.
Friends,
and
it
Booty
is
ain't
the
have a chance.
taco episode here on the Downtown Dish, and I am so thrilled to welcome Stephanie Carey, publisher of The Pitch. We're going to talk all about Taco Week. Stephanie, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Katie. It's such an honor.
Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so I'm so excited to see that The Pitch is kind of back in, dipping the toes in the water with the events. You guys have done an incredible job the last couple years with these kind of themed food events. So give us the scoop on Taco Week, kicking off next week, August 24th through the 30th. I'm so pumped.
Yeah. So Taco Week is participating restaurants, and if you're a restaurant and you're watching this and it's not the 24th yet, it's not too late to get on board.
Okay.
So I'm going to give that for that. But the restaurant has to agree to do half off a specific taco or taco special. And, the whole point is to drive excitement about tacos in Kansas City all week long. So we just do a ton of promotion. Every year we have amazing design interns who have fun with some theming of it. So this year we had a really fun marketing thing where Oprah was doing the "You Get a Taco" and "You Get a Taco" as like an illustration.
Yes.
So freaking cute and so good. It made me happy.
Well, and it's Kansas City has just such an incredible culinary scene overall. But tacos, listen, we love barbecue, okay? Barbecue gets all the love, but tacos, people.
Yeah.
Talking about tacos. And so there are many participants in Taco Week throughout the Kansas City metro. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
And you can find all of those at thepitchkc.com/Taco Week. No spaces or anything in between Taco Week.
Okay. But as an example, let's spotlight one of the Taco Week participants representing downtown Kansas City, Los Alamos. Do you have a handle on kind of what their what their special Taco Week deal's going to be?
Yeah, so they're going to have a taco sampler that's going to be half priced, and the taco sampler is going to be beef, pork, or chicken, your choice. So
Awesome.
These are amazingly fresh, authentic tacos. You're not getting, there's a time and place for different kinds of tacos. I believe that this firmly in my heart. But this is where you're going to go get your authentic homemade tacos and support amazing local business.
Well, and I love that you said that with Taco Week too. So now that we're getting back into the events, people might feel a little more comfortable going out. But to your point, not everybody's ready for dine-in. I personally am an outdoor only gal. If there's a patio involved, I feel pretty good about that, but not quite ready to dine in. But from what I've heard, a lot of the Taco Week participants are kind of embracing that same flexibility. So there are some carry-out options. Is that right?
Carry-out options, and there will also, unless things take a turn, there will also be dine-in options if you are into the dining-in experience. We ask that you respect your service industry people and tip them, and thank them for being out here during a pandemic serving you tacos, to be honest.
Yep.
Very, very, very awesome of them. So
yeah, I love that. And that kind of gets the brain wheels going, because you all at the Pitch have created not only this incredible event this week with all this participating restaurants, but there are some Taco Week commandments that we need to keep in mind. Toss a couple of those our way.
So you have to remember that supply and demand, right? These restaurants have no idea what to prepare for. They've never done Taco Week during a pandemic before, so they might run out of the things they promised you in the taco pictures. So just be flexible with your restaurants and thank them for participating and let them know you're there for it. Be prepared to wait patiently with your mask on if it takes that. Please tip. I can't emphasize that enough. I have so many friends in the service industry. I live in Midtown, and I'm so thankful for them and the ability for them to be working right now. And then we also ask that you buy something else other than the special. So it's a Taco Week special, so it's a half-off taco of some sort. But check out some side dishes. Get a margarita if they have that. Grab yourself some table. If you have a table, some table apps, and share those. So just be sure to explore the whole menu while you're there, and then follow us on social media so that you don't miss any news. Because that is the way we get the news out about a food week during a food week. So if there was a new restaurant to join on board, or if there was a special taco that we didn't have on our original advertisements, you're gonna see that in social media especially.
Right, and I love that, because that's a great point, because we're talking about a 6-day event.
Yes.
So again, to reiterate, August 24th through the 30th. So there's definitely time for, like you said, things to change, things to be added. Stephanie, I'm curious, along with the social aspect, let's say people are going out, they're either dining in or they're getting carry out, they're experiencing Taco Week, maybe they want to share any specific hashtags that we should be using?
Yeah, we're always pushing the hashtag KC Taco Week, hashtag KC Taco Week, and then our overarching hashtag is hashtag Our Pitch, which is a hashtag that we originated when we bought the Pitch and wanted Kansas City to know that the Pitch was locally owned again and locally focused again, and it's not just downtown's pitch or midtown's pitch or any part of town's pitch or any one person or even Adam and my pitch. It is our pitch, and we really wanted that collective feeling.
I love that, because we were just talking about that earlier. In a couple of the recent shows, Downtown Dish shows, where we were talking about 816 Day a couple weeks ago, and there's definitely like hubs, where events or things are focused. And of course, here at the Downtown Dish, we're all about downtown KCMO. But like you said, we're all one Kansas City, and I've always been like we're all the same Metro. And I'm glad you said that, because let's remind people, if they don't know at home, that you and your husband, Adam Carey, did purchase the pitch in 2018.
Correct. It was a very bizarre midlife crisis.
Some people get, well, wait.
Wait, we have the convertible too.
I was going to say, some people get convertibles.
We got a convertible and a newspaper. You know what? We just decided not to have children, and so we are a little extra in the other things in our life. We have amazing nieces and nephews, and really enjoy being an aunt and uncle, but we live the kid-free life over here. So
Same.
For us, the pitch is our baby, and we're just so happy to serve Kansas City with it. I've been in journalism since the year 1999, honestly, and it's my passion. I don't know how to not do it, and I'm sure you feel the same way. Like, you get it in you and you can't stop. So,
Stephanie, you did mention a word a little while ago that got me thinking. You said cheesy, which made me think of cheese, which made me think of burgers.
Yes.
So before we let you go, let's have everybody bring out their calendars, because there's another food week on our on our horizon.
Yes, September 14th through 20th is Burger Week. We are a cow town. We can't deny it. You mentioned barbecue, and burgers are synonymous with Kansas City, and we do burgers really well. So there will be another landing page. It'll likely be Burger Week 20. I can't 100% promise that URL, but can 95% promise it.
Okay.
But it will have all of our participating restaurants on it, and if you're a restaurant owner and you're watching this and you want to participate, please just hit me up, because I can hook you up with the opportunity. It's really fun, and we love burgers.
Well, Stephanie, thank you so much. Really pumped about Taco Week. Cannot wait to go to thepitchkc.com/Taco Week. Look at all the participants, and of course we'll drop the social handles here. Everybody keep an eye there in case things change, things are added, and we'll check back in with you in the.
Yeah, thank you for you and your listeners and viewers, and we look forward to having you virtually at Taco Week and later on down September
of
Week.
hatred and arrogance mixed with the illegal usage of weapons, and you can't hear
All right,
mamas
we're
who
dishing
summon
all
the
things
ambulance.
tacos on this
Her
week of
baby
the
got
Downtown
turned into
Dish, and there is no better place to be in the Kansas City area than here in downtown KCK. That's right, we have hopped over the state line here on the Downtown Dish to have some incredible tacos. Starting off first with Taqueria El Camino Real right here off of Minnesota Avenue. I mean, this taco pastor. It is incredible. You can see the pork cooking as you walk in with that awesome pineapple on top, giving it that good sweetness, a little kick. Oh my gosh. One of the best places for street tacos in Kansas City. But don't worry, we got more coming at you. Alright, our Katie's Tiger Taco Tour. Say that 5 times fast. Continuing right here in downtown Kansas City, Kansas. We are hanging out right now at Tacos LTO over on 10th Street. Awesome place. Tacos, tortas, burritos, quesadillas, more. Just walk in, pick your dish, and then decide what you want to go in it. Pastor, lengua, pollo, whatever you want. And here's what's really cool. You get some fresh veggies and lime on the side, so you get a little, cleanse the palate in between your tacos. Gonna check out their carne asada, which is one of my all-time favorite taco combos. Gotta have the cilantro and onion. That is perfection. That asada steak, chopped up really fine, it's so well seasoned. The onions and cilantro just kind of pop a little bit. Oh my gosh. Definitely come check out Tacos LTO pro tip, cash only. Bring your cash. Let's keep this taco tour going. Talk more tacos here in downtown KCK. Our last stop on this segment of Katie's Taco Tiger Tour is really an institution here in KCK and the whole metro area. Bonita Michoacan, right here on Minnesota Avenue, main drag of downtown KCK. Now what's awesome is they've got two businesses. So behind me you're actually going to see the bakery where you can get pastries, special order cakes, all of that good stuff. And then behind, or in front of me, behind you, is their full-on carniceria. You can walk in, order food from the counter. It's also part supermarket, so you can get groceries, candy, snacks, drinks, produce. Beautiful meat counter in the back of the store, but you know, we went for the tacos. Trying the barbacoa, which is braised beef cheek. So tender. It just like, I mean, it's just kind of falling off in the taco. You know, we got the cilantro and onions, but they really do have a wide menu. Lots of tacos, lots of different platters. So a great place to stop for lunch or dinner here when you're in the KCK area. Yeah, head over to a different part of town. What do you say?
Where did we go wrong? Is it a lost cause?
You cannot have a taco-themed downtown dish without the brains behind the Taco the Town podcast. Please welcome podcast creator Dave Keith to the Downtown Dish. Dave, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
Thanks
so good. Having me.
Thank you for being here. I'm loving taco mask, taco shirt, living that taco life.
Taco socks. You can't see them, but got the taco socks.
I love it so much. Take us back, Dave. You've got this incredible Taco the Town podcast where you interview all sorts of Kansas Cityans over tacos. How did this all get started, and when did you drop your first episode?
Well, I've eaten a lot of tacos through my life. Started eating tacos at a very young age.
Right.
And it was kind of just normal to me. And then, you know, as I got older, started eating out with friends, and they're like, man, you eat a lot of tacos. And I never really thought of it that way. I was like, yeah, I guess I do. So I was hanging out with my buddy, Chris Garibaldi, who's the executive producer of the show. And he said, Dave, you got to do a taco review show or a taco review column in the local newspaper or something, because you eat more tacos than anyone I've ever met. And I was like, yeah, maybe I could write up like a little a paragraph in the Penny Saver or something and pass it out to people at a grocery store. And he's like, no, man, we got to do a podcast. This is the 2000s. So, yeah, that's when we started it in October of 2017.
That's so cool. And plugging along ever since. And I love how you said about 20 or so episodes in, you shifted the format a little bit. So you started going to the restaurant with your guests and just chatting over tacos. I mean, such a brilliant concept.
It's just been an excuse for me to eat more tacos, but this time eating them with friends or people I've never met before that love tacos. So, yeah, we first started doing it at a recording studio, and I would go get the tacos, bring them to the studio. But by the time I got the tacos to the studio, they were cold. So,
right.
I started to, reach out to the restaurants, and they'd have us actually record the episodes there. So ever since then, we've been doing them live on location.
Dave, what is it about the taco that you love? I mean, I know I've got my reasons, but what do you love most about tacos?
Gosh, it's a comfort thing. It brings me back to my childhood, eating tacos with my friends, reading comic books. Or just being a kid and having my mom make tacos. They just always held a special place in my heart. And as an artist, I'm an artist too, and I love to draw tacos and paint tacos. So it's just, they've always held a really, really important place in my life. So It might be the shape, and it might be the way how they feel in my hand, and I like. And then, of course, they taste amazing too.
So good.
My whole motto is I've never met a taco I didn't like. So I have had one bad taco experience in my life, but I cannot mention that at this time.
Okay.
It's too traumatic for me to get into.
We're gonna keep it all positive on this.
Yeah.
On this show. Oh my gosh, Dave, I love it so much. And remind me, Dave, are you a Kansas City native?
Yep.
Originally from here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, how perfect is your love of tacos and the podcast? Because I mean, maybe not everybody realizes the scope of the taco scene here in Kansas City. And of course, we focus on downtown Kansas City, Missouri, but we've got our neighbors all around us. Southwest Boulevard, downtown KCK is obviously just a mecca of deliciousness. Right. I mean, where do you like to go? How do you figure out like what kind of taco you're in the mood for?
It's hard. I mean, once I discovered KCK, once you're over there, it's hard to not eat tacos in KCK because they've got some of the most delicious tacos in the city. Yep. But yeah, downtown Kansas City, I mean, Southwest Boulevard is the golden taco road of Kansas City. I mean, you cannot go wrong there. I have actually a map or a diagram.
Stop.
This is the Taco to Town Taco Quadrants map diagram.
Yes.
I have it organized by the classic Kansas City taco places in the middle.
Okay.
And then it branches out to bar tacos here. Classic traditional taquerias and carnicerias here, and then down here we have the new wave taco places, which are blowing up all over town right now. I like to call them gourmet or fancy taco places. And then right here I have the suburban taco places. So you're out in the burbs and you need a taco, these are the different spots to check out. I might make this into a t-shirt or poster or sell it, but
you've got to.
This is my diagram.
I would buy a poster, I would buy a t-shirt. That is incredible. I love it so much. Well, and I'm curious, Dave, so we've had a lot of people on the show so far, business owners, chefs, just people like yourself who are passionate about food, who are doing things connected to the food community. And we've talked about people having different comfort levels the last few weeks in terms of going out to eat. So I'm curious, have you found yourself getting more maybe carry out or curbside tacos than you had in the past over the last couple months?
Definitely. And doing the show, we've just kind of started the second season in the middle of a pandemic. Not the best time to start a taco podcast, an eating podcast, but we really wanted to get back to the show, so we're recording the episodes outdoors, 6 feet apart, and trying to keep it safe, wearing our taco masks when we can. But yeah, I mean, now is the best time, is an important time to support all of the family-owned Mexican restaurants and taco restaurants in Kansas City, and all the local restaurants that serve tacos, and the ones that don't serve tacos too. So I've been getting a lot of carry out when I can. A lot of places are making it super easy to get carry out tacos. I can think of one that I just reviewed last week was south of Summit, a new place, and they have the little, you can pull right up to the door and they bring it right out to you right off of 75th Street. So but yeah, they're making it super easy. And then Mission Taco Joint, they're even selling their margaritas to go. So I think this is a really important time to support those local restaurants and taco spots, just because some of them might not be here when all of this is over. So you gotta help them out.
Well, and I wonder how you feel, Dave, because I have gotten some carry out myself. I actually live not far from south of Summit at all. So impressed with their food. We've gotten carry out multiple times from Jalapenos here in Brookside, and I like their kind of crispy Kansas City style tacos are some of my favorite. But I feel like and all restaurants in general, not just taco places, but they're putting a lot of care and attention into how the food is packed, what it's packed in. So, people might be initially a little leery about, oh, do I really want to get tacos to go and then take them home? And I mean, maybe not every taco is going to hold up 100%, but what do you think? I feel like there's a lot of effort, and so you're getting really wonderful quality food as a result.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I can tell that they are really going the extra mile. But one thing that we've been talking about recently on the show is, when you get those carry-out tacos, and you want to have a fresh taco, I mean, you just got to find the nearest parking lot, pull over, you got to eat that taco, and you can't drive and eat a taco because eating a taco and driving, that might be one of the worst things to eat other than like a bowl, some soup or spaghetti while you drive. I mean, I probably shouldn't say this, but driving and eating a taco is dangerous, but sometimes that's what you have to do if you want that fresh taco. But yeah, just find the nearest parking lot, pull over and eat that taco if you don't mind a cold taco. But yeah, I would just recommend, like you were suggesting earlier, finding a taco place close to home that, your taco won't get too cold on the way home.
And, branch out too. Like, I went to, when we did our order from Southwest Summit, I went a little crazy with the sides.
Did you
and
get the
got
churros?
a few things. I didn't get the
They're
churros.
amazing there. So good.
Okay, so I'll go back. But we got the guac and side of the elotes, which I love, the street corn.
Did you get the machete quesadilla?
No, we didn't try the quesadilla, but
so good.
That's where it's at. Okay. So I love it too. And, we heard from Stephanie with the pitch on this show too, talking about Taco Week, the Pitch Taco Week coming up, and how, this is a great time. Like you said, Dave, we got to support these restaurants, get your tacos, but maybe branch out, get some sides, get a quesadilla or something else and kind of make a fun, little picnic with it, or
and if
fun
they have
kind
the
of
carry out margaritas, get those too. Because that's one of the ways.
Got to have margs with your tacos.
I read that that's one of the big things that saved a lot of these restaurants was when they allowed them to have the carry out margaritas and the liquor. So.
Yeah, and we're here at the Downtown Dish doing what we can to. I feel like the city council's on it, but getting whatever that kind of ordinance is, maybe just permanently in place, doesn't need to be a pandemic thing.
Right.
Necessarily, because it does seem like such a great revenue stream for the restaurants. Dave, before we let you go, any other particular shout outs kind of in that downtown Kansas City area if people are really jonesing for some tacos?
I highly recommend always doing taco crawls. So get your friends together and if you want to have just one of the best days of your life, do a taco crawl down Southwest Boulevard and go up and down. You're going to have an amazing day, eat a lot of tacos, maybe be a little tipsy by the end of it because you've had a margarita at each restaurant. But, either do that or you can go do the KCK taco crawl. So for our 100th episode, we did a mega taco crawl where we rented a taco party bus, and we did a big circle around the metro. We went all the way to the Northland and went to Inatub Tacos, and then we hit KCK on the way back, hit Westport, hit Tiki Taco, which is a great spot.
Yes.
But yeah, I would recommend maybe even doing a Westport taco crawl too. That's an amazing idea I just thought of. But but yeah, just do a taco crawl. On a Saturday or a Friday. A Sunday, can't go wrong.
Well, and it's great too because tacos, I feel like, maybe I'm going to out myself here. That's fine. I can eat a lot of tacos in one sitting. Okay, don't judge me.
How many?
So I feel like you can hit.
You cut out there a little bit.
I can just eat a lot in one sitting. I haven't actually how many tacos can you eat in one taco crawl?
Yeah, that's a good test. You can keep track.
What, do you have a record for yourself?
When we did the 100th episode, I had to start pacing myself by the end because I think we had 7 stops and everyone was getting like 2 to 3 tacos a stop. So, and I was hosting, so I couldn't eat as much as I wanted to. So,
right.
I mean, I think I maybe had. I limited myself that day, so I had about maybe 6 tacos. But there are some people that had like 2 at each stop, so that's a lot.
Oh, I love it. Dave, remind us, where can everybody connect with you and catch up on episodes of Taco the Town podcast?
We're on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Podbean, Spotify. Just put Taco the Town KC, and we have new episodes. Fingers crossed. We always have new episodes every Taco Tuesday. I think we're gonna do. We're gonna do Torchies next. And we just did Phoenix at Strang Hall last week. So,
perfect.
But yeah, we try to hit a new spot every week. I'm trying to go through my list. I have a master list of 200 taco restaurants, but they keep opening new places, so my list is getting longer and longer. But we announce them on Twitter. We're on Twitter at Taco the Town KC and on Instagram at Taco the Town KC, and we have pictures of the tacos, and we introduce our guests and share pictures from the recording session. So
that's so cool. Well, thank you for joining us. I've got a lot of taco eating to do, so thank you. I'm going to go plan my own taco crawl right now.
We'd love to have you on as a guest sometime if you'd be interested.
Hit me up anytime. I'm here for you. Awesome. Got to have a marg with me, but otherwise, that's my fee.
All right.
But Dave, thank you so much for joining us. And if you have any taco news or anything we can do to support you going forward, please, you always have a seat here with us at the Downtown Dish.
They want me to shut up, but I just keep going because my people trapped. Churches so
just like that, we are taking this week's episode of the Downtown Dish, the all taco episode. We are going on Katie's Taco Tiger Tour because I'm dressed in my tiger gear, MIZ, and I'm eating tacos, and we're just having some fun on a Friday. We are at another just taco mecca here in Kansas City, Southwest Boulevard, right here at the corner of Southwest Boulevard and Summit. As you can see behind me, you could just do your own mini taco crawl right here. So many places. We've got Rico's Tacos Lupe, one of Kansas City's favorite spots. We've got Tacos Del Gallo. We've got Paleteria Tropicana down the street if you want something savory, or if you want delicious ice cream or homemade frozen popsicles. Just so many delights. As you can see behind me, tons of outdoor seating. Everybody's doing carry out, so real easy to just grab what you want. La Fonda El Taquito here on the corner, so this is just a really magical place. It's got such a great vibe. Love all the outdoor seating. We're going to take a quick bite of a pollo taco here from Rico's. Really good. Chicken seasoned so beautifully. Even got a beautiful orange color from all that seasoning. You know the drill by now. Cilantro and onions, of course. So let's keep it going down Southwest Boulevard. Hey, we didn't go far. Just down the street, not even half a block here at Tropicana. Like I was saying earlier, all kinds of delicious desserts, ice cream, smoothies, juices. They specialize in paletas, which are these Mexican ice pops, typically fruit-based or cream-based. I'm having strawberries and cream. Really wonderful. Definitely some creaminess, but not too sweet, not too heavy, especially in the hot weather. But they have almost 50 flavors you can choose from. And what's super cool is they're made just down the way in Overland Park. So talk about eating and shopping local. So you're going to need some dessert after all those tacos. Get on down here to Tropicana. I mean, have we had a lot of tacos today or what? Dave, Taco the Town, I feel like you'd be so proud. I took your advice. We did our own little taco crawl here on the downtown dish. We cannot have a taco crawl without a margarita. So do you recognize this patio? I am at Konax, right here on Southwest Boulevard. I mean, maybe the strongest margarita in Kansas City. Yeah. Although Jason Folvey, I remember from Visit KC a few weeks ago, he said he's got a killer margarita, so we got to get like some kind of margarita contest going or something like that. But pro tip, if you're interested in Konax margarita, they do sell their house margaritas to go by the pitcher. So, you know, maybe invite a couple of friends over or something, or just get after it. We don't judge here from the downtown dish. But Konax, wonderful food, wonderful tacos too. But you know, we can't have tacos without these margs. Cheers. Well, since we talked tacos so much, I had to sneak another drink in. So when you're eating tacos, do you like a margarita or do you like a Paloma, which is grapefruit, usually grapefruit soda, so you get a little fizz, and tequila or agave. We are at Mean Mule Agave Spirits here in the Crossroads, getting ready to sip a Paloma. Now here's the cool thing, if you're into doing all this carry out and curbside like I am, sure, you can stop by here and have a drink. They'd love to see you, but they have full-on cocktail kits, Paloma kits. They've got a new one right now that's like a cucumber cooler, so perfect for end of summer, but they give you all the supplies. All you need is a glass and some ice. They'll give you everything else. They will even deliver it to you. So we'll drop the link to the Mean Mule website. Check that out. And if you haven't had a Paloma, try one. They're super refreshing and delicious. Cheers for Mean Mule. Taco week. We taco about it on the downtown dish this week. Can you believe how many taco places we ate? Plus, you got the scoop on the Pitch's Taco Week. Remember, that starts on Monday, so go to thepitchkc.com. Get all the details there. Be sure that you're following the Pitch on social media, because as Stephanie told us this week on the dish, things could change, restaurants could be added, so this is a week-long event, so you'll want to stay in the know. Can't wait to catch up on some of the back episodes of Taco the Town. Can't wait to find out where you're eating tacos and drinking margs and palomas and all the good stuff. So give us a shout on Twitter and Instagram at Downtown Dish KC. Sneak peek for next week. Are you ready? Grab your passports. You don't need your passports. We are going all over the world. We are looking at international dining right in downtown Kansas City. No packing, no travel required. Be sure and come back and join us. Remember when we told you to stay tuned for that special announcement? This is really important information that Kima and I need to tell you. Are you ready? Taco Cat, spelled backwards, is Taco Cat! Oh, she likes it. See you next week on the Downtown Dish.
Love so abundant, riding around with his heat, trying to duck his enemies. Got the face of a